Hello everyone, Commander Plater here, and welcome to today's live stream. So, I haven't streamed for a while, as everyone might have noticed. That's because my voice is ruined, as you can probably tell. This is due to a new medication that I've been on. It's done a bit of a number on my throat and mouth. So, this is what I'm doing. So I'm going to try and get back into streaming. You guys do have to make do with the voice. Would appreciate anyone who comes in, if they ask about the voice, can just let them know, so I'm not answering it all the time. But hey, Nightbot, Red4, Folko, how are you guys doing today? WeJet, hello, how you doing? I've got I had to start my zoo again on Planet Zoo, and I'm going to start off by talking a little bit about why and what happened. So, as you guys know, I've been playing the challenge mode in Planet Zoo, and it's been fine. You know, I've been enjoying it. It's been good, creating a zoo and stuff. And I was making money hand over fist, whatever that actually means. Lots, right? So, I'm going to show you exactly what happened and when it went wrong. So, we were playing, and it was down in, let's have a look. 5th of December was the last time I played, and everything worked totally fine with it. 5th of December? Yeah, 5th of December. It was a while ago. I had this huge gap in playing, so what we'll do is we'll resume, and we'll see where it goes wrong. Europa Steve, hello, how you doing? Oh yeah, if you can hear purring, it's not me, it's Clive. But yeah, something weird happened to my zoo. And I don't know what. I don't know why it happened. But, so down here you can see we're making money, right? Now, that will change very, very quickly. And I'll show you what that looks like. So, if you see my expenses, my zoo ticket refunds here. Now, that just jumped up. People being unhappy with the visit and unspecified. That's just jumped up again. So that continues to happen for some reason, despite the fact that, as you can see, we have 5 stars on pretty much everything, apart from Guess Happiness is 4. But I think it's something to do with this down here. But I removed this here, because that should be the smart thing to do. It still just goes completely wrong. So I have no idea what is going on with that. So basically, I've started again. I have gone and started a new zoo. So we'll close this, and you should hope that this bunch here will just like bugger off, but they don't. Even if we run it super quick for a bit, so we'll run it for a bit. You see, they just all stay there, and so this could be down to part of my planning of the zoo. Entirely possible. Not really sure what happened with that, but no matter what I do, the refunds just goes up and up and up. So it means I don't get every Tom, yeah. I wish that was the case. But yeah, so people just mill. I don't know if it's because of this or because you know what, it could well be because of this as well. But yeah, there's an awful lot of weirdness going on. And let's just move it to there. And see if that clears it up. But what I've now decided to do is I've just started a new zoo, which I've been playing. I was trying to get it to the same kind of place where we are now, on this one, before we started streaming it, which we're around about there. Except I've got so much more money. Like, I'm a proper rich man in this game, in this new save. Weird flex, but okay. But yeah, well, give it a go. So as you can see, I've got 1.6 million. We've only got 3,000 people in the zoo, but everyone is a lot happier. Well, they're a bit happier, but we've got good traffic flow. So what I've tried to do is move things like shops, like you can see here. They're all set back from main paths. That's the idea. Folko. Yeah, maybe. But jumping into this one, we've got a good selection of animals so far. We'll go through and show what we got. So the first thing we started off with was wolves, because everyone likes wolves. And then we put warthogs in as well, because warthogs breed quite quickly, so we can make the most of them, and we can generate our conservation credits. That's the idea. We also got tortoises, and I accidentally put Galapagos in with the Aldabara tortoises. Tortoises breed, I don't know if you can tell, they're like the horniest of all animals you can get in your zoo. So that's good. Then we put in bears. Got bears over here. So we've got some grizzlies. We did have a bit of a disaster with the bears. Hey Vulture, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, bud. Yeah, a little bit of a problem. I might have put a Himalayan brown bear in with the grizzly female by accident, and it killed one of the cubs, which is pretty bad, and also attacked the female because I wasn't paying attention when buying. So next up we have got our Dal sheep. Now Dal sheep, I better be sleeping. Good. The Dal sheep are part of the Arctic pack, so we are rocking the Arctic pack for Planet Zoo. So we've got a few animals in there extra, which is quite nice. So thank you to Frontier for sending that one over. We've got Arctic wolves, of course. Oh, Nightbot. Yeah, let's not talk about that. And then we do this. Do not Google tortoise penis. You've been warned. Let's call a keeper to these, because apparently the keeper's never come to visit. Wait, did someone just throw something in there? Ostriches now, we've got some ostriches, they're great. We've got red pandas. Red pandas are fun. Oh, I think we have too many red pandas actually. No, they're still juveniles, that's alright. But she's old, which might be a problem. Also, what I've tried to do is try to put in more shops as well, because I feel that's something that I really messed up in on the last one. So they've got more shops everywhere for food and drink. We've got saltwater crocodiles. I've used the sorry, I've tried to use the same layout that I used last time. We've got the slightly raised, and people can look through the water and stuff. And overall, people seem happy. People seem happy. We've got tigers, who they're not really doing it, you know. I'd like to breed them, ideally. Breeding tigers is good. And then we've got the lemur enclosure where you can walk through, and we've got one-way glass so the lemurs don't get stressed, because we used to have a lot of stressed lemurs. So we're using our experience from last time to build. And then we've got some more shops over here, little picnic area. It's all lovely. You know, it's all lovely and well laid out. And we've got some African wild dogs over here as well. We kind of live in something that looks like it was designed by someone from Disney. So, and yeah, and then having a munch. It's a lot of liver. A lot of liver. But yeah, so I think today we've got some animals that we want to put in. It's in my storage for animals at the moment. We have got some snow leopards, some Komodo dragons, hippos, and tapirs. Hey Scorp, how you doing? You might notice my voice is rather raspy, but that's the way it is now. But yeah, we've got no real zoning going on with the zoo. I mean, to be fair, that's Africa, that's Europe, that's where are the Dal sheep from actually? North America. The grizzlies are also from North America. So the Arctic wolves are from... Where could they be from? Oh, the Arctic. Who would have thought? Raspy. Could be a bit fuzzy. Oh, that's a good point. So I fiddled a bit about with my settings, you see. That's because my bitrate is too low. There we go. Right. Oh, hey Giz, how you doing? But yeah, I've just changed the bitrate, so it should make it a bit smoother. Yeah, I've changed some things around. So rather than using my GPU for recording and streaming, I'm now using my CPU. Because we have a much more powerful CPU than we used to, so we can get in there and do that. Now, I want to start kind of building in this area and build down. So what I'm thinking, because that way I can use this existing staff area that we've got. So I think I'd like to put in. What have we got? I want some big ticket items. So the snow leopards, I think people are super into. We can have a look. Actually, the most appealing is the Bengal Tiger. But yeah, we're going to put in. Gonna put in the. Gonna give him a little bit of privacy, I think. But yeah, my voice is absolutely ruined. And I had no idea what it sounded like until I started streaming. So I'm going to put in snow leopards. Now I always do this ridiculously crappy square. I try to stay away from squares if I can, because you might notice that everything's pretty square. But when you've got so much space, it's the most efficient way of doing it. We're going to have to start also jazzing up the scenery. Why isn't that? Yeah, the Elite patch would be welcome. To be honest, I haven't played Elite for ages. I've had very little interest in it. Partially due to things being broken. Like, I don't like playing a game that's online and you just see everyone's ships rubber banding all over the place. That ruins it for me completely. So I'm looking forward to that being fixed. Alright, Giz, take care, bud. We'll bung the staff path in. So put the staff path here. So Stark can run around doing all kinds of things. Whoa. But yeah, did a number on me. Yeah, Scorb. Imagine it would. It really just puts you off playing a game when there's something wrong with it that you don't really understand why. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I understand why things can be wrong, but it doesn't mean you particularly like it. Like, it doesn't mean you really like that there's a problem, and it's okay to be unhappy about it. But just don't be horrible to people about it, you know? Seen a lot of that on the Frontier live streams recently, that people have been pretty negative, and it's like, come on guys, there are loads of people who are new to the game who want to enjoy it, you know? Changed my mind already there. That's not good. I think I'd much rather keep it steel mesh all the way around. But then, what I don't want is I don't want people gathering around the ATM to then sit there staring at the leopards. Maybe we can do something to... maybe. Okay, that's the rough shape. Yeah, scored 100% right, and it's, like I say, it's okay not to be happy with a game. No one's insisting that everyone stays happy with the game. But what you can do is just play something else. That's the best part about PC gaming, is there's loads of games. Hey Chris, how you doing, fella? It's the whole squeaky wheel, isn't it? Everyone thinks that if they keep squeaking. I want to have a little pond. I want to have a better pond than that. Bit of a pond in the middle. Don't need a waterfall particularly. I've overdone the waterfalls already. Nope. Nope. Think.
Hello there.
Justice, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the stream and the channel. If you're in the stream, make sure you do say hello. Hey Casey, what up? Now, like every other animal in the zoo, this is something that really does get me. None of them like long grass. Like none of them. Which is fine. It's like a... Right. Oh, that'd be fine. Yeah, but it's really weird that no animal seems to like long grass, which I would find really unusual, because there are lots of animals out there that do like long grass. I mean, I like animals, I know quite a bit about them. I love going to a zoo. Conservation zoo, very important. Now, we're going to grab a shelter. I'm actually going to grab a blueprint that we've got. That we stole off the Steam Workshop. Which is freaking huge, so we're not doing that. I think what we'll do is we'll get the... Gonna get the leopards in there. So we can see whether or not they're happy with everything we've done. Which they probably won't be, because they'll complain that there's no snow, is what they'll do actually. Because, you know, they're snow leopards. Who would have thought? And they're definitely going to complain it's too hot, which is fair. Because it is too hot. Because we're in a tropical environment. So we're going to paint the snow in. And then we're going to put in the chillers. That should sort things out. Alright, there's a keeper there. It's fine. Casey, I've been pretty rough. Over Christmas I was pretty sick, which was not good fun. Sort of fine, that'll be taken care of. And then I'm on this new medication, and it actually damages your soft tissues in your mouth and stuff. So that's what it's done. Okay. See, look, too much long grass. But they want more snow. Which is barely a surprise at this point. Let's ramp up the intensity, shall we? That'll make it easier. So yeah, my voice goes from a whisper to this gravelly thing. I'm like, Okay. Because no one likes long grass. No one. Okay. Oh, it's not big enough. Well, I'm hoping that at least the medication will work, so it'll be worth it. It's one of those. So we have to make the area a little bit bigger. Now, if we are going to build down... Let's pull this out. Now, I know I said about going for awkward shapes, but that way we can pull this out to there. And that means we'll have more than enough space. It's in a slightly irregular shape, which is fine. We'll put a path coming across and down. I'm going to put something else here. No, that was obstructed. Why is that obstructed? Right, that's why. But yeah, so it's been pretty chilled out stream today, I guess. Tomorrow I will likely give a stream of Elite, if my voice is up to it. But I'm really not stressing myself out at the moment with content creation or streaming, so if you don't see me around, it's just because my voice is giving me hassle and all that kind of stuff. But no, I do appreciate everyone sticking around. What's obstructing? It's the snow leopard. That'll work. Oh god. You know, maybe that'll do for them. I don't need a big pond. Yeah, the bears. There was the bear incident. That happened last night. That was one of those times where I actually had to stop playing immediately and go and talk to Mrs. Plater about it and be like, look, something terrible has just happened. And I'm sorry to say, there's been a bear incident. It was bad. Yeah, Falco, it does. It really does. It's wrong though. It's not allowed to. Okay, let's see what they're unhappy about in the environment. Terrain is fine, they just need some shelter, which we can do. So I'm thinking what we do is we put their shelter over down this end. Hey Alan, how you doing? Nightbot, no. No. Bad Nightbot. Bad. And now we can actually get away with putting this in. Which we are going to edit it a little bit to make it smaller, because it takes up a little bit more space than I would like. Well, Alan, I've not told... Well, I've barely spoken about it, but basically there was something happened in my other zoo to do with the refunds. And it basically meant that for some reason I started losing money all over the place in my zoo. Like, literally irreparable. I sacked everybody, I increased ticket prices, I did so much. In order to try and fix it. In fact, just gonna go back a little bit. Oh, okay. Because I wasn't happy with that placing. Oh, there we go. Yeah, they give people refunds if they're unhappy. I'm not. I've never been to a zoo and thought that. And I've never been to a zoo and thought, yeah, I need to get a refund. Never, not once. So, oftentimes you say that you think unhappy about the man who keeps throwing them in boxes. No, it's for their own good. From North America. Let's see if the plants might be alright, to be fair. No, they are not. They're all from the wrong places. Or some of them are. Need to remove the nettles. But yeah, it's quite nice being able to nab stuff off of the Steam Workshop. Oh, excuse me, guys. CKC, that sounds awesome. Hey, where I live, I'm really close to Whipsnade Zoo, which is part of the Zoological Society of London. So London Zoo is kind of like they share animals and stuff, which is pretty nice, and it's a really good zoo, big, very, very big. Excuse me. Okay, now, social immediately drops right down because of space, even though... Oh, it's because there's bloody two of them. Need a little bit more space for them. Now, one of the nicest zoos I've been to is Lincoln Park Zoo in Chicago. For why can't that go there? It's obstructed, but what is it obstructed by? Yeah, Lincoln Park Zoo in Chicago, which was free. You just go in and have a wander around, and they have tigers, cheetahs, leopards, loads of stuff. Huge surprise. Yeah, big time soft patch for it because soft spot for it because it's. I went there the first time I met Mrs. Plater, so they okay with the space yet? Right. No. Did I not just put more... Did I not just add loads of space to this? We don't need a huge amount more space. But then when they have babies, which is the plan... That's right, I know their 5-year plan. Well, you know what? That's all the space they're getting at this point. The good news is guests think tickets are underpriced, so we're going to bump them up. And that should be good. Also, we're going to put some bedding in there. No, Alan, I did the leopard farm and I don't think it worked very well. I think it was too expensive to run when I was doing it, so... I can have some bedding because I'm nice like that. And I've only used this once before. Always a bit cheeky using stuff. But so far, I mean, this enclosure looks pretty boring, so we're going to make it a bit jazzier. Yeah, Alan, the flamingos, that was... Apparently, somehow I completed the achievement that I was looking to get with them without even realising. A pool table, Alan. They haven't got thumbs. How are they supposed to play pool? How are they supposed to flip the coin to decide who goes first? So, we want tundra. What's the difference? Tundra and tiger. Tiger, not tundra. Everyone's like, no, they're leopards. Right. And continent Asia. We can give them a little bit of... I mean, there's not really a lot, is there? There's not a lot of... Give them a broken Himalayan tree in. Which... It then said it wasn't from there. It's a bit like what are you talking about? No, it's fine. Weirdness. Can't believe it. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. I've got to go turn my light on. It's madness. Hey Seth, how you doing? I'm having a bit of a chilled one this afternoon. Got some research complete. Good news is I've tried to actively research things like diseases, so be a bit proactive. Himalayan pines in. They're a bit big. They're a bit tall for the enclosure. So it's the ivy. We've got flowers in. There's not really a lot. There's not really a lot to add, is there? Like, here's a broken tree. Hey Hunter, how you doing? There was a ping. You could just bung a tree in for the sake of putting a tree in, I guess. But I would like to give them a little bit more kind of bit of coverage over here. Probably should put snow in this bit. We're having a chilled afternoon stream, Hunter. Because it's about as much as my voice can take. I was saying earlier that I had no idea how my voice would be until I started using it, and I'm like, oh. Not great is the answer. What rocks are we using for this? What rocks is that? Because it's different. Tundra. Look at that guy go. Yeah, it's different, isn't it? Slightly different. Social. What's wrong with the social? Stress. Right. Didn't think I'd have to do this, but snow leopards do not like being looked at all. So what we have to do is we're going to need to change the fencing. And we're just going to change the entire thing at the front. No, screw it, do the whole thing. Change the whole thing to... I think I'm going to change it to red brick. But then, within that, we're going to put in glass. I'm going to make it one way. So that they can't see what's going on outside. Here we've got to make sure that's the right way around though. And that way, they should chill out. Because if it's the wrong way around like these patches, it's no good. Nice. Gotta be honest, Alan, I have no idea what you're talking about. Hey GT, how you doing, fella? Hope things are alright for you down in the southern hemisphere and not burning up too much. Yeah, Hunter, I was thinking of maybe trying to like trying to repair things instead. That was gonna be my plan. There's barely a difference. We've already changed all of that, haven't we? And there we go. We should now no longer have stressed leopards. That's a Def Leppard tribute band. Yo, where's stressed leopard? Except it's still getting stressed, despite the fact that no one can see it. Oh. Why is it so stressed? It's trying to hide. From whom? Like, there's definitely all completely... Oh, GT, I hope things, well, get better for you. Or get better for Australia overall, because that sucks. Like, it is absolutely awful. Oh, someone's been in a box, which is good. I don't understand why they're stressed. They shouldn't be. Is really what's going on here. No, it's just ridiculous that it's something that's happening. And I mean, I've only read so much about it. But it's kind of like, I do understand that a lot of Australian wildlife does rely on natural wildfires, and there was a lot of non-clearance happening of the because they were stopped from doing it, which meant that it caused more. But and it caused it to be worse. But I don't know. All I know is that it's bloody awful. I don't know enough to be able to talk about it with confidence. I've always tried to be more efficient with my work zoning with my staff as well. Alright, we're gonna put in the habitat, we're gonna put in some enrichment for them. I don't know what we have. Oh, we have plenty of stuff. Have a pinata. Have a rotation line feeder. Oh my goodness, this guy's going to come out of his bloody mind. Have a blood pumpkin. Have a rubbing pad. Right next to your home. Make it smell like you. And a scratching post, because they're just big cats. Noise. Emily, thank you. Oh my goodness, I did not even know that that made a difference. Didn't know. Did not know. That's brilliant. Okay. So... I mean, overall, they should be pretty happy. Except the train. This still isn't big enough. Alright, let's pull it all back then, shall we? Yeah, Emily, if you want to come in as my animal inquieting advisor. Yeah, Great Town. I have seen what the like the firefighters' reaction to the Prime Minister coming around trying to shake people's hands. I thought that was quite funny, actually, to be fair. Quite relatable. Right, let's make it a bit bigger. Just got to find one of them. This one just sits in there. Just sits in there like Clive. Which is my cat. Okay, perfect. Right. I think... Oh my goodness, the Bengal Tigers are about to finally do it. Stressed by noise. Didn't even know I was get stressed by noise. But where can I get an umbrella? I don't know. No, they jump, Alan. You know, they're like jumpy, jumping all around. Don't worry about it. It's what they do, Alan. It's what they do. Alright? Chickers, I have said hello. Haven't I? But yeah, this particular zoo that we have at the moment, we make lots of money from. Why are you over there? Well, hi chickers. How you doing, mate? God, look at this douchebag. Oh yeah, everyone's complaining about this one facilities building, which they're like, oh, I don't like it. They don't tuck it out of the way. It's like, well, where am I supposed to put it? It needs to be there. Oh yeah, the Bengal Tiger. Is she preggers or not? That's the dude. Where's the female one? Oh, she's right there. And she's not pregnant. What's his genetics like? Is he a genetic slouch? Yes. That's why he was so cheap. Oops. Well, good on you, GT. I think as long as you're doing something. Ooh. This is getting a little bit crowded over here. Santara the wolf died. I don't know why everyone's suddenly coming around this way and not going anywhere. Let's see if we can do something with the path instead. Probably should have paused it first. It's fine though. Oh wow, that just got rid of everything, didn't it? Oops. Alright, Hunter, catch that, mate. That's a disaster. A bunch of people all just disappeared, but it's alright. Oh, that's because if you build too close to an animal, it kind of makes them disappear. Well, there are some things you can do, GT, that I haven't really done before. But yeah, you have some options doing stuff a bit like that. It's like where I can, I try to keep donation and bins off paths, but sometimes you just don't leave yourself quite enough space because you need to. Oh look, sexy warthog times. But yeah, sometimes you don't really have much of a choice. But either way, I mean, we've got our put in. They're not stressed, which is good. So hopefully these two will hook up. But yeah, Great Island, you can do like ride through zones and stuff, which for park rides, which might be an idea. Oh, look at them, best friends. Special hug. Oh god. Don't look at the way they jump. Look, he's come running up straight to there. He's like, what's going on here? Nothing. Alan, kind of, I guess. Oh, look at... Yeah, I need to fix this. This needs fixing here. Because I think that's going to cause refunds to go up, as a guess. Not that bad. Okay. Let's have a think. Yeah, because that's not aligned to the grid. Here we go. Ruining the paths. Can't put it there because of that piece of path. Okay. That should potentially sort out that traffic flow issue there. But then we might potentially have a queuing issue. No, it'll be fine. And then we move the bins out of the way. And they're all recycle bins in this park as well. Now, it wouldn't surprise me if a bunch of people all disappear. But that's okay. Yeah, Alan, you're sounding pretty destructive there, mate. They say they're stuck. They're not stuck. It's fine. There we go. If everyone could stop dropping their balloons, though, like I feel like if I was actually in a zoo that's all about conservation, I would not sell balloons. I feel like they go directly against kind of the point you're trying to make. But hey, I'm not a zookeeper. It's happened again. The same thing has happened. That happened in my zoo before. People are getting backed up. It's happening again. This is a problem. I literally just watched it happen. Bloody keepers. Yeah, good problem with the keepers not coming to the right place at the right time. I think people are flowing. They're just not coming up this way, which if we put an animal in up here, then they will. And now, because we've got 2 animal viewing points on that side, we're going to pan out the path a little bit. Oh, bloody hell, what is this about? What is this? Okay. Right, now we're reasonably prepped to be able to put another animal in here. And that can draw people away from the centre channel, I hope. People complain about the ATM having a queue. Oh. Right, so we don't have tortoises inbreeding, because instead what we can do is we can just release to the wild the ones that have matured, which are all around about their 20s. Like this one, Ramilla. Tortoises are actually, they're kind of like a bit of a long game, I feel like, but there's you kind of work out in the end a pretty good kind of return for investment on the tortoises. Yeah. I knew this was going to happen. I should have made this wider. Should have made it wider. I was trying to avoid... Okay. Question is, what do we put in here? I'm feeling like maybe the tapirs. We don't really care about the warthogs inbreeding, which sounds awful when I say it out loud. I feel like the tapirs are going to need a decent size area. Don't know how big, but we'll go a little bit bigger than we think. Because so far everything's needed more space than I thought. Score, this game sounds hard. Well, you gotta plan ahead. That's kind of the idea. I think we just had baby snow leopards arrive. Tom, you only go to zoos if they have warthog inbreeding. Well, I mean, yeah. How come... What's going on here? I guess that's slightly too long. Because why isn't... That's all one panel. And so it should be... Thumb leopards. I don't think I want thumb leopards. If I'm honest. Sounds terrifying as things go. Right, something I have been doing was feeling reasonably unwell is I've been binge watching TV series. Does anyone have any good TV series to binge watch? Because I'm currently having a binge on The Expanse again, because come on, it's good. Oh, right. I think now we actually have to sort the warthogs out because they're going to have a fight. So you don't really want that happening. Need to get rid of one of the males, really. Got loads of them. I've watched The Witcher already. I haven't watched Supernatural, but having seen it, I don't know if I'm into it. I've started watching Preacher. Which I'm enjoying because it's quite dark. A lot of dark humour, and I appreciate that. I did manage to make guilty pleasure time. I managed to make my way through all, and I mean all, every episode of Catfish on Amazon Prime. Because it's a proper guilty pleasure TV show, which I loved. And then I watched it all, and it was sad. Let's fiddle about with the terrain a bit. This looks a bit more natural. I don't know, everything's super flat. Because I've got lots of super flat already. Do you think the educational was alright? I'm a bit more of a content consumer at the moment. Like, literally, I'm using stuff up. Stop trying to make me have swamps. There we go. I think tapirs like water. I'm quite looking forward to putting hippos in though, in the zoo. You've been watching Preacher. What else are we watching? We started watching Carnival Row because I've got Amazon Prime, so that's kind of what I'm binging on. Witcher was fantastic. Absolutely loved it. Been watching intentionally bad LPs and streams where they try to break the game or come up with the worst possible solutions. Okay. I feel like that's something of a genre, isn't it? Like, it's like a solution, but it's not. And now what we want is we're looking for the tapir. I like a forage box, so give him a forage. Oh, what is this? Can't have that. The 5 million. Oh, sounds horrid. Problem with me is if I watch other people's live streams, I just wish that I was live streaming myself instead. Which is. Like I'm watching them because I can't. Now I'm just having to text Mrs. Plater because we're talking about what to have for dinner, and at the moment everything's too spicy or too like sharp for my mouth. So she's asked me the famous question of what do you want for dinner tonight. There we go. Scribble knots. You can feed a baby to cannibal, but not give some. What the hell? There we go. Right. So we're having the tapirs delivered. I hope. I don't know what's happening there. Where? Yeah, I've watched Good Omens and The Mandalorian. Mandalorian was fantastic as well. Look, they don't like long grass. They like soil. Lots of soil. So do a mixture of heavy and light soil. Because that's what tapirs like. They just like soil, apparently. And they're going to need a little bit more short grass. Once we get rid of as much of the long grass as possible. Yeah, we've watched the first episode of Carnival Row. Because, like I said, I don't really watch TV, so if I want to watch a TV show or something like that, it'll be a streaming service. But yeah, Carnival Row, interesting. I think I like it. The idea of it. It's all very on the nose with racism, and I've only recently watched something else with that with that kind of thing, so I don't know about. I don't know if it's a bit much, a little bit anti-British, and I get a bit done in with that. Oh yeah, I watched a TV show called Warrior, which is kind of inspired by the writings of Bruce Lee. So it's kind of like his original writings of what he wanted to become the show Kung Fu. Obviously they turned into something different. It was interesting. It was quite good. Like very good fight scenes. Kind of like Kung Fu type things, because it's like about Chinese gangs in San Francisco, and like he happens to be able to, he's the only person over there who happens to be able to speak English, and everyone's like, what, you can speak English? Talking about TV shows that I can binge watch. Tropical temperate grassland. Oh, we've got to put some Amazon water lilies in, haven't we? It makes no sense. I mean, there's a lot of good TV shows out there, but yeah, I found that one in particular just by searching TV shows on IMDb and having a look through stuff I've already watched and go, other people like this. I thought I'd have a look at it. Well, that's true. That's too big. It's totally daft. Banana palms. A couple of banana palms around. Yeah, Nightbot, I am. I think even Mrs. Plater's looking forward to watching it, and I think that's mainly because she likes Patrick Stewart as an actor. She's not a huge Star Trek fan at all. I'm hoping it feels like Star Trek. That's what I'm hoping for about Picard. Is that it feels like Star Trek, and it rounds up a story nicely. Nothing too messing around. Nothing like going way over the top. That's what I would like. I would like a good, nice, sensible story to it. Not too much fan service. Not too much, because there's a lot of that kicking around. It's like, whoa, just make a good story. Just get it right. Make it good. Nothing too over the top, please. Which you never really know how you're going to get. You never know with these types of things. I'm also worried about how and what Data's going to look like, because they've already shown in the trailers he's going to be in it. But not Data, B4. He looks... Brent Spiner's an old man now. You know, he's getting on a bit. So how are they going to youngify him? Because it's alright when they do, if they get it right, but sometimes it's a lot of they've got to thin them down a bit. Completely CG. Oh, it's dangerous. Oh, that's nice. Where do you live? Oh, I live in the Uncanny Valley. Oh, yes, you do. That's my worries about it. But I think they have confirmed Brent Spiner's actually in it, so always worry about that type of stuff. Just gonna. Just need to brownify the rocks. It's like brownify. Just make them look like they belong here. Tapirs also need shelter. Oh, they need more plants. Okay. I thought we'd taken care of that. Oh. Put a holly tree in. Go for tropical. Because you're in a tropical place. Drop a mangrove tree in. Hey Tato, how you doing, fella? Right, so now we just need to put in enrichment for them, because we've got some in. What's wrong with the habitats? Hang on. No hard shelter. Yeah, I think it'd be interesting. I mean, I'm going to watch it, without a doubt. It's one of them. It's like a, yep, I'm definitely going to watch that. Going to watch the crap out of it. Give him a rubbing pillar. I've not really left myself a lot of space in here. Hey, I'm really looking at this and thinking, I should have made this bigger. Oh, Taylor, I'm doing alright, mate. I'm getting there, I guess. Might notice my voice is a bit raspy. Okay, they're suitably enriched. I think what we will do is, like I said, we're going to make this barrier, this side here. We're going to one-way glass that, because that way we can climb proof. Wait, it doesn't need to be climb proof. There we go. That way you don't get stressed, because I imagine tapirs get stressed. Not really met one. Picard, Tato. I'm going to have to watch the crap out of it. Okay, now... we do that, and then we're going to put in a prefab shelter. Ugh. Oh, that's ugly as hell. Okay. Oh, or a GT. Take care, buddy. Get some sleep, mate. Yeah, obviously, like I say, the de-aging of people is always risky. And the same with doing a full CG character. Oh, now the coverage is no good. Gah. That's right. Sort this out, no problem. Put a little coconut palm in. Although we haven't put any coconuts in already, so I feel like it doesn't belong. Lovely. God, I wish I never aged. I'll say that much. Let's put some bedding in. And that should... nope. And that should be everything. Nope, no, it's not. We need a food trough for them. Bung in. And a water pipe. Water pipe is typically my favourite way of making sure my animals are well watered. The reason being is they don't run out. think that should be happy tapirs. I mean, have they got an issue with this? No, perfect. That is happy tapirs. And then what we'll do is we will put a couple of these down. And we're also going to put some bins in as well over on this side, because otherwise that could be a problem. A Shanoop? Shanoop? What? There we go. Let's make that into one-way glass. That should, I think, do it. What I'm going to do is slightly pull this out because the battery is not as straight as one would like. And we'll put in some education. Because people like education. Who doesn't want to know about tapirs, for example? I know I would. Nope. Nah, that was a that should be okay, and then I noped. That's what that was. Right, I'm hoping that should sort out our flow of traffic issues. Oh yeah, we need to add that to our work zone. Nightbot, the workmen do. The mechanics, I think. Well, the zookeepers do, and the mechanics. It's become a bit of a mega work zone, actually. Make it area what? No. I'm going to make it area 3. Which kind of makes sense. But then we're going to need to get ourselves some new staff. So a new caretaker. We need a couple of new keepers actually. And a vet. And I said area 3, didn't I? I feel like I said area 3. I think I did. Yeah. Okay. So from there, that should sort stuff out. Unfortunately, we do have a. Oh no! Oh, it's a tapir stuck on rocks. Oh, we've got too many ostriches. Too many male ostriches. Which, to be honest, I think we will. Well, I've got to trade out this one. Oh, and this one too. Babafemi can go somewhere else. So yeah, what it is, I got 5 female ostriches originally and 1 male, and we essentially he's been just doing all of them, and then I've been releasing all of the kids to the wild. That way we're minimising ourselves on potential inbreeding. Hey Galarak, how you doing, mate? Not too bothered about the lemurs inbreeding, because they're reasonably common. What I would like, though, is this guy to do his job. See, look, she's going to be infertile now. He's almost elderly. Oh yeah, it's Nightbot. Hold up. Let me just make sure. Greatest. Mate, it's just not going to happen. Right, Nightbot should wake up now, hopefully. But yeah, we've got a good zoo, I think. I feel like we've got a good zoo going. Like everything, it feels good. It feels like people are flowing well. They're moving around. Why did that one just get boxed? Okay, unboxed. But yeah, it's just because it was, I haven't used it for ages, because I'm not streamed for a while. You have to go in and bring it back to life. There's rubbish everywhere. What are you talking about? There's not rubbish everywhere. Oh, bins everywhere. This is a oh god. This is a problem. Oh, fingers crossed, Gray. I mean, it should work out, shouldn't it? This is turning into a nightmare. Right, that's joined up. Do that, bring this down. This path thing, I made it such hard work for myself. Oh, I mean, on the plus side, so when it comes to finding somewhere to live, people with an empty place always want you to be in it. So, fingers crossed. It's one of the things that should sort itself out quite quickly. Unless, of course, Greatest, they have to meet you in person to make a decision. It's relatable. We've all got to that point. Oh, it's Tiger. It's Tiger Love. Yay, she's expecting. Oh. This is a major problem. Your own little greatest love shack. Got to be sensible and keep track of time, because otherwise my voice will give out, so I've got to be careful. Let's have a look at the movement around here. Because what I'm looking at here is lots of people bumbling around. Let's go faster. Right, this needs to be wider. Well, night part. Yep, that is Mrs. Plater coming home from work. Now, this is going to be pretty brutal. I'm going to have to give them back the space somewhere else. Yeah, they kind of are. In the sense of that they're always in the bloody way. Because yeah, look at that, that's there, they're all clogged. That's obstructed because of this. But yeah, I feel like I've got better at getting to grips with the pathing. Like kind of what can cause issues.
Hello there.
Is that one? Seth, thank you very much, dude. Much appreciated. I know that I haven't been around much, but obviously I'm very grateful for the donation. Actually, yeah, greatest. Time to embarrass greatest. I heard a rumour that you were all kinds of loved up. Right, so they need more space now. So what we're going to have to do is pull this out. Hopefully I'll recalculate the terrain. Oh god. Apparently I've taken a lot more space away from them than I thought. See, now we need to move that bin. That bin. Donation box. The donation box. Oh god, Tom, don't we all? Don't we all? It's like, yeah, give us the gossip. But yeah, Always try and stay in love with yourselves, guys. Forgive yourselves when you make mistakes. Don't punish yourself. Okay, this is flowing. This is flow. Traffic is footfall. What's this? Bet research is complete. There we go. Galapagos giant tortoises. Yeah, Tom. The voice is starting to go, so I'm not going to be able to stream for much longer, I don't think. Because, weirdly, I'm going to want to actually have a conversation with my wife later on. Not about anything in particular. You know, just because I like to talk to her. Don't know if she heard that.
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay. Oh, well, get a keeper in there. Thanks, Nick. I had no clue. Unfortunately, yeah, it's not. It's different from day to day. I mean, it doesn't hurt. At least that's the important bit. It's been really painful. But you know, I am very much hoping to stream tomorrow and do a spot of Elite. Because of the update. So we don't have water treatment over in this bit, do we? No, we don't. So yeah, need to. Yeah, if I put that in there, then that'll start cleaning the water for the tapirs, because otherwise it's a bit rough. Tapir's just having a real bad time. Update is did I say tomorrow? Oh, I don't mean tomorrow. Do I mean tomorrow? Yeah, it's tomorrow. The update's tomorrow. Yeah, Tom, that's the main bit that I'm looking forward to, I think. Nightbot, I think I disabled that one because it's all stopped. So many tortoises. We do not want super retarded red pandas. That would be bad. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to release the males to the wild, because I've got 2 males in storage. Keep the 2 females. One of them is going to get so old it dies. Sad, but it happens. That's nature. And then we can bring in a male to refresh the gene pool. And I think the important thing is that we got very much what we were promised, including baby snow leopards. Literally looks like Clive walking around my living room. The thing is that we joke about this when we talk about the voice things. I very nearly lost my voice completely after my last round of surgery, so that was a bit of a concern. But no, because like my voice wouldn't be as the way it is now if it hadn't been damaged so much through surgery last time. So there's kind of that. But better than the alternative still. But right. I think I am going to call time for the stream there, because It's been 1 hour 42, and if I want to be able to talk tomorrow, I'm going to have to watch out. So today in the stream we have managed to put in tapirs. We have also put in snow leopards, which are actually some of my favourite animals. So if someone wants to buy me an actual snow leopard, please do. I would appreciate it. But no, I'm going to thank everybody for watching. Please make sure that you do hit the like button on the way out on YouTube. Follow on Twitch if you haven't followed on Twitch. Subscribe on YouTube if you haven't done that yet. Yeah. And hopefully I will see you all tomorrow. But once again, thank you very much for watching. Commander Plater, out.